Hey familia, Miranda here, and today I have about 2 months worth of eBay pickups. So I do have a couple of 4Ks, some Blu-rays, as well as some DVDs, including some snappers, of course. So let's go ahead and get right into this haul. All right, you guys. So there are a few films that you guys may have already seen on my Instagram because we could not wait to watch them. So we did dive into them. But anywho, so I'm going to start off with the 4Ks first. So the first one up is Turning Red. It's a cute movie. It's kind of, the characters are very interesting, but it easily gets super annoying. Like that Four Town song. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have had it stuck in my head for days and I cannot get it out. But my girls, they absolutely love this movie, you guys, and they've been playing it like nonstop on a daily basis, watching it multiple times. So that's how the Four Town song can get super annoying very quickly. I'm sad to say that I know all the words to it. But we have Turning Red. It's a pretty cute movie, you guys. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth the watch. And then this one, so I did also watch this, and that is Eternals. I would have to say this is my least favorite of the Marvel films. Like, there's just way too many characters. None of them really shine. None of them are, like, very, like, interesting. I mean, it's a cool storyline. And, I mean, I wasn't too big on the whole, like, jumping back and forth between, you know, like, moments in history and present day and stuff like that. Like, I felt like it just did it way too much. And kind of made it a little bit confusing at times. It's not a bad watch, but it's not my favorite Marvel film by any means. But I mean, definitely, you know, at least give it a watch. All right, so moving on to the Blu-rays, I'm super excited to finally add this one to the collection. This is probably one of my, like, aside from Home Alone and The Good Son, probably another one of my favorite roles from Macaulay Culkin. I remember watching this a ton when I was a kid, and that is Getting Even with Dad. It is factory sealed, and so I got a good deal on it, so I'm just happy to add this one. I cannot wait to revisit because I remember always watching this one back in the day, and I loved it, you guys. It's loads of fun. We got a couple of upgrades here. So I did go ahead and upgrade Independence Day Resurgence. I actually really like this one. I know this gets a lot of hate, but I really honestly like this just as much as the first one. So yeah, got that one. And then this one, I absolutely love this film. It is super long though. I think it's like running close on like 3 hours or so, but that is Boyhood. And the cool thing about this is that the entire cast, they use over like a period of 12 years to film this movie. And it is just such a great film. Like, honestly, I mean, yeah, it's long, but I could have kept watching. Like, it's just so engaging, this film. So it definitely holds your interest. So definitely, if you haven't seen this one, give it a watch. It does have Ethan Hawke in it. But yes, it's a pretty good film, you guys. I really enjoyed this one. And then finally, I completed our Tinkerbell collection, which I don't know why they haven't brought out like a actual set for the Tinkerbell films, but I picked up the last two that I needed, and that is Secret of the Wings, and then also the Tinkerbell and the Lost Treasure. So we got those two. And then this next film, so my buddy Bryce actually hauled this not too long ago, and it immediately caught my interest, and especially the cast, you guys. The cast, you have Nick Cannon, Wesley Snipes, Teyonah Parris, which I'm not familiar with her, but we have Jennifer Hudson, Angela Bassett, John Cusack, and Samuel L. Jackson. It is a Spike Lee joint, so I'm always down for, you know, one of his films. And I think it's pronounced She-Rock, if I'm not mistaken. But basically it says it's a modern day adaptation of the ancient Greek play Lysistrata. Probably butchered that. But basically it's about, like, it says, after the murder of a child by a stray bullet, a group of women led by Lysistrata organized against the ongoing violence in Chicago's South Side. So yeah, definitely caught my interest here. So this looks like a really, really good watch. So I cannot wait to check this one out. All right, so next up, I heard this one kind of actually got some mixed reviews, but I got it mostly for Michael B. Jordan, and that is A Journal for Jordan. But also the storyline just sounds very sweet. So basically, he is a soldier deployed in Iraq, and so he's keeping this journal of like love and advice for his infant son. So I don't know, it just sounds kind of nice, kind of sweet. So I want to go ahead and check that one out. It is factory sealed. And then this is one I've heard excellent things about, and that is Weathering with You, factory sealed. And then we have Sing 2 here. this was factory sealed, but of course we got into it because we could not wait. Gotta say, both me and the kiddos agree that this one we actually enjoyed a lot better than the first one. I mean, the first one was awesome, but this one, oh my goodness, there's just some great additional characters that they added to this film, and that last musical number was just totally amazing. And it's just a super fun storyline in this one, so you definitely need to see this one if you haven't. But yeah, we like this one actually better than the first one, surprisingly. Like, that never happens. And then this one too, I had gotten factory sealed, but I did dive into this one, Marry Me. It was okay. I mean, I do like J-Lo as an actress, but this was like not my most favorite role of hers by any means. And I don't know, I just wasn't too huge on J-Lo and Owen Wilson's chemistry for some reason. I don't know, it just seemed off a little bit, but I mean, it was an alright film. It's an okay rom-com. So moving on to the DVDs. So first up, this is actually a film that I've been wanting to add to my collection for a while now, and I finally pulled the trigger and decided to pick it up. It's one of my favorite Lifetime movies, and that is Girl Fight with Anne Heche. And this was actually my introduction to Jodelle Ferland. This was like, like the first thing that I ever saw her in was this, and I really like this movie, you guys. And obviously, I mean, the title kind of really says it all, but it's really good Lifetime movie. Then I did pick up this 4-film romantic comedy collection, and I mostly got it because there's 3 films in here that I don't have. So I don't have Summer Catch, Home Fries, or Addicted to Love, and I've never seen any of those. I do have Rockstar on Blu-ray, but I really wanted it for these 3. So looking forward to checking all of those out. This next one, another inspired purchase by my buddy Bryce. So he recently just hauled this one too, and I am like always down for anything Jonathan Taylor Thomas. So I'd never heard of this film, so I went ahead and got it, and it's called Walking Across Egypt. So like when he showed it, like I literally immediately went onto eBay and found me a copy, ordered it, and so yeah, I'm happy to have this and to check it out. And actually the storyline sounds pretty sweet too, so sounds pretty good. Then this one I thought I would go ahead and add to the collection. We got Hilary Duff in Casper Meets Wendy. I have not seen this in forever, so this should be a fun little revisit. Hopefully the kiddos enjoy this one because I do know they enjoy Casper, so we shall see. And then this is a triple feature. It's actually a John Leguizamo triple feature. And I have only seen one of the films in here. But we have The Take, Sueño, and The Past. And that's the only one I've seen is The Past, but it's been so long. And I had originally looked into The Take because that was what I wanted because I had never heard of it. Somehow I stumbled upon it, and I came across this set here. So definitely looking forward to checking these 2 out, but I do remember this one being pretty funny, so can't wait to revisit that one. So moving on to the snappers, you guys. I got a few here. So first up, we got a classic, It Takes Two. Surprisingly, I did not have this one in the collection. It's been sitting for a while, so I have actually revisited this one, and I gotta say, this holds up nicely, you guys. I still love this film, you guys. This was just one of my favorites growing up, and it's just a fun film, you guys. Like a little rom-com mixed in, you know. So It Takes Two, gotta love it. Gotta love that Mary-Kate and Ashley. Next up, we have Money Talks with Chris Tucker and Charlie Sheen. It's been a long time since I've seen this one, so it should be a fun revisit. Then this one too, another one. It's been a while. We got Robert De Niro and Eddie Murphy in Showtime. Guys, I'm loving all these snappers I'm able to add to the collection. Then these next 2 I absolutely know nothing about, but they looked interesting. And so I went ahead and got them. So we got this one here. Stars Nicole Ari Parker and Isaiah Washington. It's called Dancing in September. This factory sealed, but looked like a fun little watch maybe. And I'm digging the cast for sure. What else is in here? Emelinda Williams. Have no idea who that is, but anywho, Dancing in September. And last but not least, we have this film here. It is based on a true story, I believe. And that is Gladiator Days, Anatomy of a Prison Murder. Yeah, so this one too is factory sealed, but it sounds pretty crazy, you guys. So it is a true story, and it says Utah State Prison surveillance cameras captured the disturbing real-life account of the vicious stabbing of Black inmate Lonnie Blackman by convicted murderer, white supremacist Troy Kell and his accomplice Eric Daniels. So yeah, pretty wild sounding story there. I'm not familiar with the case or anything like that, so I really don't know what to expect, but it definitely caught my interest, so got that. So that is all of my recent eBay pickups, you guys. Let me know if you guys have found any cool stuff yourselves on eBay recently, or you know, any other like secondhand sites and whatnot. I hope you enjoyed today's pickups. Let me know, you know, any cool things that you've picked up recently. So thanks so much for watching. Join the family if you have not, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.